Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am alive. I'm here. We're back on some Modern Warfare 3. As you guys should know by now, I happen to go on like 2 to 3 week hiatuses every now and then just when life gets a little busy on YouTube. I know I said I was going to be getting better, and I am. It's just this last 2-3 weeks have been absolutely crazy. So firstly, I just want to apologize for that, but we are back on some Modern Warfare 3, and I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. Like I mentioned in the last video, we had a ton of new events coming out, so I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I unlocked for the last events because I don't remember what I went over exactly in every video. And I'll show you guys the 2 new things that I unlocked this time around, which is the Retro Warfare Blueprint and this Vacation Squad. I think it's called 2 Can Do It knife, which is kind of cool. Before we get into any of the blueprints and the camos, I just want to show you guys we are completely caught up on the weekly challenges. So we did wind up unlocking the Sledgehammer, we unlocked the new shotgun, and we unlocked this new Jack Volk H attachment. I don't really know what it does. I think it makes it like a 2 burst sniper rifle or something like that. I haven't even tried any of the new aftermarket parts or the new weapons. I've just been grinding a ton on my camo challenges, my Grand Mastery challenges, and whatever other event challenge there is at the time. But getting into the new weapons, here's a new look at the Bit Blaster. This is the new camo that you get for completing the XP ladder challenge out right now for the Retro Warfare game mode, which if you guys haven't played it, definitely play it. It's got low gravity, everyone's running around with giant heads, it's super fun. I only played it for a little bit, but it's such a wacky game mode, I love it. Alongside that blueprint, we also got this Toucan Do It knife. It's just a combat knife that looks like a toucan. Again, kind of fitting the summer theme. I think it's super cool. When you stack camos over it, the only thing that shows up is the blue eyeball, so like the beak doesn't lay over it, so you don't get like a golden toucan. But overall, it's just a fun little knife. I think it had 7 or 8 challenges, super easy. The only one that gave me trouble was actually the LMG one, because you couldn't stop shooting after you got your first kill. So trying to do it in hardcore, I wound up just like obliterating my teammates that walked in front of me, and as you guys know, if you kill more than 2 people, it kind of like kills you. So that one was kind of a grind and kind of hard to get through, but we did it, we managed. That wasn't the only thing that I wound up unlocking though. As you guys know, I got the Nuka-Cola Quantum camo. I went over that in my last video. But alongside that, I also unlocked the Game Over camo. This is the one that you unlocked through the XP challenge for the Retro Warfare, I believe. This one is super cool. It's a nice little animated camo. It glows in the dark. Overall, a really cool camo. I'm a big fan of this one. But wait, there's more. Not only did I unlock that one, but I actually unlocked this one as well, the Gridlock camo. This one was for completing the higher up game mode, which I know there was a ton of controversy in my one video about it, and I know people are still on my dick about it. I'm sorry. At the time, it was a limited edition mode. They said it was only out for 24 hours. The game mode happened to do very well, and they've brought it back since, okay? But at the time of the video, it was only 24 hours. So, again, I know people are hating to be trolls, but like, dude, get off my dick, alright? So yeah, we unlocked the Gridlock camo. This one you get for just completing the Get Higher game mode, which I swear they made it easier because I was getting slammed the first time around, and I actually wound up completing it in I think like 12 minutes the first time around. My first ever game playing the new re-release of the game mode. So I think they made it easier. I don't know. The only 2 other camos that I need to unlock are this Shifting Grid camo and the Synth Bust camo, which are both completed through the Get Higher game mode. I believe the Shifting Grid is actually completing it under 10 minutes. Yeah, as you guys can see there, completing it in a run under 10 minutes. And the Synth Bust is actually called Reach the Castle, which is actually finding all 12 of the hidden coins and bringing them to the castle, I believe. So I have a video saved on how to do this run for myself, so maybe in my next video I'll actually give this a try. Hopefully the Get High game mode is still in the game. I don't know, there's an update tomorrow, but these 2 are my next camos to focus on. I don't know if I'll be able to get them, but I'm gonna grind because these things are super cool. One final thing to yap about, and this is actually what we're gonna be looking at today, is this new game mode that they added, but I wanted to show you guys the progress on this new Mutations game mode I guess event so far. So as we can see, there is stuff coming soon. I think in tomorrow's update they're going to release more stages to play, so it kind of is made to hold player retention that you come in, you know, after each update or each update to the playlist at least, to come back and try to unlock more of these things. But you can go ahead and actually complete them ahead of time. So as you guys can see, I got all the blue ones. I got some of the orange ones that are already unlocked that haven't unlocked yet. We got the yellow ones to unlock, and then of course these like purple pink ones at the end, which also has a new camo. So we're going to be grinding this out a ton. And of course there is a new strands and slaughter gun to unlock at the end. So like I said, we're going to be grinding this a ton, but I want to actually show you guys this game mode today, and then I'll be playing a bunch off camera as well. Also, there's a new Vortex event tomorrow called Death's Lair. I believe this one is just a challenge one, so hopefully we'll get a cool gun, maybe a cool camo at the end of that as well. But ton of stuff to go over. Sorry for yapping so much. I think it's almost been like 10 minutes of just straight me yapping, but finally we can get into the new game mode, which is called Mutation. If you guys haven't played this yet, it's super fun. I've been loving it, so let's give it a run. Coming in here, the way that this game mode kind of works is you get 4 classes to choose from. Each of them kind of have like their own mutation ability. So the dog, I think, is a little bit tankier, can run into people. This guy does this like self-detonation, which is really good. This dude can actually turn invisible and do this crazy jump, so a little more of a stealth build. And this one's kind of like your overall. It's got a charge leap, he's got a harder hit. So I usually go between the dog and the stealth guy depending on what map. So this game mode's kind of like Infected, but like with a little bit of an edited rule set. We played a little bit there as the monster. I just got absolutely slammed there. Meanwhile, that dude got a 3-piece with the little EMP bomb. Kind of pissed. Low-key, I think I did all the work, but we'll let it slide. Yeah, the game mode's basically Infected, where there's a mutation side like you guys saw, and then now I'm one of the survivors and I get to pick whatever class I want. So I kind of set one up that should work pretty well to kind of like camp. I found that's the best thing to do for a lot of these bigger maps. So yeah, as a mutated side, you want to try to kill as many people as you can, try to get the Juggernaut streak like I got, and of course as the humans, you want to just survive the best you can. So I found shotguns are probably your best bet, and you can actually unlock streaks as the survivors, but I don't believe it's off of the little NPC things that run around. I think you do need like legitimate player kills in order to actually get them. So a little bit of a challenge, but I like it. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of Infected back in the day when people would try to drop the chem strikes. I have a teammate camping in here with me. I wonder if he'll drop a shield down too. If so, we might actually be able to get streaks. I don't think I've done well enough to get streaks in this game mode before. The Claymore right there. Throw another shock charge out. Dude, we're camping it up. No, dude, he got past the defenses. Yeah, usually as the survivors, you guys aren't gonna do too hot. Let me run over here with the rest of my team and kind of set up the defenses over here, see if see if it works out any better. This is definitely like old school Infected, where everyone tries to kind of like hug each other and be in the same spot together to try to get some of these kills. So unlike Infected, this game mode actually does have separate game modes in it. Like, so for example, I think right now we're playing Kill Confirmed. So in some cases you do actually have to play other game modes. So like if you don't get a lot of kill confirms on the mutation side, you're probably not going to win it as the survivors because you're not going to get nearly as many kills. Like I said, overall it's been a pretty fun game mode. Playing the mutation side is definitely more fun because you can, you know, go on those longer streaks. You can feel more overpowered. Like this guy just got the Juggernaut suit here, you know, like it feels fun. But at the same time, as the survivors, it does kind of add some of that old school Call of Duty Infected flair where you feel like, you know, you're against all odds trying to survive any means necessary. So overall, it's been a super fun game mode. I thought the Warhammer 40k game mode was actually going to be the best one that they added, and I think this definitely rivals it for fun game modes, because the Warhammer 40k one was definitely a blast, but this one also just has some more technique, some more skills, some more pizzazz to it than the other ones. This probably isn't the best map to show it. I think the best map to actually play this as a mutation is the Doll's House map, but this map works just as well. Yeah, you guys can actually see the entire enemy team here has Juggernaut suits, dude. The mutation side is so busted. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. You can pick up the Juggernaut's gun after you kill him. I didn't know that. So I guess I get the flamethrower now too. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of a cool little mini game. If you kill the Juggernaut, the flamethrower becomes available. Again, there's just little things in this game mode that are so cool. I love it. Actually surprised we're holding our ground as decently as we are. I definitely think we're gonna lose this kill confirm game, but the survivors haven't been doing too bad. Doing a little bit better than I thought. Yeah, we lost there like I predicted. 99 to 109. I think if we had a better survivor side, we would have been okay. But like I said, it's definitely just a much more fun way of playing traditional modes. It doesn't feel nearly as sweaty because it seems like it's just a lot more casual players. But overall, super fun game mode. And like I said, we're going to be playing a lot of this to try to finish up those challenges to unlock that new camo and that new blueprint whenever they decide to launch it. I think next week update will probably add all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. Sorry there wasn't too much gameplay in this video. I just had a lot of stuff to yap about and to cover since I've been away for like 2 weeks. I had a Goons Apparel summer collection that I was working on, which I still have a few tweaks to iron out, but once that goes live, I'll definitely let you guys know in a video, and their links are always in the description if you ever want to support the Goons. They're the esports org that I am a graphic designer for, so if you guys didn't know that, there's a new bit of lore. I also had some other graphic design freelance projects that I've been doing for some friends alongside of my new full-time graphic design job. So I have a billion different things, but I think we're finally getting the bigger projects wrapped together, like the apparel drop and the other apparel drop that I'm doing for my other friends, and we're finally getting a little more systematic. So I apologize for the 2-week hiatus. Like I said, I'm going to try to get a little more consistent with the YouTube grind. It's just this last month has been absolute insanity. So again, I appreciate you guys for listening to me yap so much, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.